Heyo! This is EonShiKeno. Today, we've got some more PvP. Don't you know? We're going to have Millennium's Feast, our blue Protoss player, down here in the bottom of Cloud Kingdom. And his opponent in the top is going to be SKMC, formerly OGS MC. Now moved over to the full-time SK. So this is going to be, semifinals, best of 5 match for IEM, which I've already been commentating a bunch of games from. So I'm just going to continue to commentate games for IEM until the next big event comes around. So, which will actually be the Lone Star Clash that is coming up this weekend that I will be commentating in. So if you guys want to watch that, tune in to listen to me commentate a big event live. You can do that. So as far as I know, I'm going to be commentating on the secondary stream as long as all things go well. So that'll be pretty fun. A lot of good players showing up to that tournament. Easily, I think the two favorites are Polt and Stefano. So that'll be a good event. Hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. So let's check out this game, MC versus Feast. Now, MC is easily the favorite in this best of 5 series between him and Feast. Feast is he's like the new protege of Grubby. So we saw some Grubby games yesterday, and I figure, we had the Batman. Yes, like Batman, the first best of 3. Now we're gonna go do the Robin games. So Feast is Grubby's protege, or so I've been told. And we'll see how well Feast can do versus MC, which is such, an amazing. He's been like top of the Protoss food chain for, it seems like, ever. MC's just been a mainstay in Starcraft Protoss since beta. It's crazy how dominant he's been. There's like maybe just a little bit where he was like slumping a little bit. He was in, I think, Code A for a little bit, but other than that, he's always just been an amazing player. So someone to look out for. Someone you can't help but see is what I should have said, because MC is always all over the place. And I just recently watched GSL's Off the Record series. The one with MC was hilarious. If you guys don't know about this series, GSL, it's like their talk show where they bring on like a pro player and they answer questions from fans, and they do like handicap challenges versus just random like diamond, gold, masters level players. And one of MC's first handicap was he had to wear a giant bear like mascot size hat on, or helmet, over his whole head, and he had to play Starcraft like that. It was pretty hilarious, and MC never ceases to be quite funny. So that was definitely fun. If you guys are a fan of MC and his ceremonies, definitely go check out that GSL series. They're free to the public, so you guys can watch them. Anyways, Feast with a proxy pylon going up here at the top. He's got 4 gateways going up, so we're going to have 4 gateways coming out this game. And now MC is set up to go for a 2-gas, 3 gateway defense. He's currently boosting out his warp gate. Both players have their warp gate at essentially the exact same time to start their second stalkers for both players coming out right now. And they're going to run here into the middle. The one stalker gets the shot first, and Feast is going to have dominant control against MC. And we're going to have a little fight going on here. Macroing back, and MC gets the upper hand there on the stalkers, and even has Zealot. A little bit of miscontrol here from Feast. He may lose his Zealot. Nope, now he switched targets here a little bit more. Second stalker does show up, but Feast cannot lose this. Oh my god, he lost his stalker, traded for his Zealot. Not a good trade, unfortunately, for Feast. And another stalker on the way up, and just MC is applying a lot of pressure. Look at this, he's got a pylon in the front. What? They're going to have some aggressive pylons here from Feast in his main. Both players trying to aggressively throw in some pylons. And I don't even know if Feast knows about the ones in his base. Yes, he does. He knows about this one. So we're going to have some stuff going on down here in the main, but we have 4 stalkers here. 4 Feast is going to get that probe up to the top of the force field. Going to get down. Yes, he actually gets 2 of them off there. Amazing force field. And now MC's just buying himself some time. He's going to pick off the stalker. Unfortunately, loses that sentry, though. He's going to get that one stalker. Probe is going to get taken out, but Feast still has a pylon in the main. He can warp in there. There we have the warp in from MC. MC choosing to warp in some guys here. And Feast warping in some Zealots and more stalkers being warped in. So MC seems to be winning the fight in his base. And he's going to stabilize in his base. MC is going to be able to take out that pylon, and Feast is going to be in a little bit of trouble. But at the same time, back here, Feast has stabilized in his base as well. 2 pylons still exist. This will actually supply block Feast as soon as his pylon goes down. So unfortunately for him, he's going to be supply blocked, and MC is going to be sitting at pretty 40 out of 50. So the change there is actually we have MC going to go warp in another Zealot and get a couple kills. He's got 0 kills so far. Let's check the worker count, 26 versus 21. Favoring MC. He's going to lose one so far, lose the second one. No, he might goes that back, so a decent control here from Feast. Actually, never mind, lost another one there, unfortunately. But so that supply block easily favoring MC there. So MC choosing to take out the pylons in his base first before moving out. And Feast didn't do that, so that's going to give MC a little bit of an advantage. Let's check the unit count. We got 6 versus 5 and then 2 sentries. So MC having a better army overall, at least for defensive purposes. With those 2 sentries and 6 stalkers. Feast, he's got the 4 gateways now, but he's throwing up a Twilight Council, maybe trying to do a transition into Blink Stalker, and then we have MC going for a robotics facility. So a lot of early game action going on here, and MC that was pretty awesome. I mean, normally when you're going 3 gateway, you're like, all right, I'm going 3 gateway, I'm gonna play a little defensive because he might be going 4 gateway, but MC doesn't care. He doesn't care how many gateways you have. He will play just as aggressive with 1 less gateway and still do just as much damage. And MC just handled that. He handled that attack very well. And I don't know, that was pretty awesome. Let me check the worker killed count. 3 and 2. So MC even getting 1 more worker kill than Feast. Whoops, wrong button. Feast is going to lose yet another pylon, and MC is going to take that out down here at the bottom right. Feast is throwing down another proxy pylon, a stalker here from MC. MC is going to move up, take control of that Zal Naga tower. Smart move there. Not much that can catch the stalker early game. And he's just going to go peek and then turn around. Interesting. I'm not sure where. Oh, he's going to go up into the main. No, he's just going to hang out there. So expansion going up for MC. MC going to continue to play defensive, and we've got a Dark Shrine coming from Feast, and I don't know if that's going to be good. It's all, excuse me, it all depends what MC does with this Observer. Is he going to take the Observer and just send it straight across to his opponent's base just to get some vision? Which would be bad for MC in this situation. But if he just keeps it, rallies it out here and lets it sit here, he will be fine. He's going to have his expansion stop the DTs, and he's going to get such an enormous lead against Feast if he gets this expansion up and he defends the DTs. Yeah, this is going to be rough for Feast if he doesn't get that in there. And MC has got an Observer here with some Stalkers in the main. I think he's anticipating Blink Stalker. I really think he's anticipating Blink Stalker because he's in the main here with some Stalkers trying to pick off an Observer to deny vision. But little does he know, there's going to be some DTs warping in, and here are the DTs 3 heading into the main, and the probe is going to come out. MC's going to see that he didn't hear the DTs, but now he's going to hear the attacks go. Force fields are going to go down, and he's going to be forced to back up. Never mind, he's got the Observer. He's going to take out those DTs so fast. DTs are down. He really needed to make those into Archons to kill these force fields and just absorb some more damage. But look at the 2 Immortals out here. MC just has such a strong army, and yeah, Feast is going to be forced to retreat, and he's going to end up dying if MC decides to counterattack right now. That's going to be pretty much game. So we'll see if MC is going to decide to go out and push now, or what his decision making is going to be. 3 more Zealots out on the way. We've got Charge being researched for Feast, so not giving up yet. MC seems like he's just going to play a little bit safe. He's chrono boosting out some more probes. Good saturation here in the main, maybe just a couple too many. There he goes. He's going to pull some guys back, so good job there. We'll probably see MC maybe throw up like 1 or 2 cannons and then go out for a big push, because at this point, like, what can you do as Feast? You know, you're down in workers by 10. You don't have an expansion. You just wasted all your tech. I mean, DTs are essentially useless now versus Observers. Your only chance is maybe Archons, and now he's getting a Robo Facility. The only thing I can imagine that he's going to do with this Robo Facility is he's going to make an Observer, try and snipe MC's Observer. So we had a little bit of a pause, but I think what we're going to see is we're going to see Feast try to, do a Hail Mary, try and snipe. He's actually getting Warp Prism. I was thinking something else, but we'll see how this works. Maybe he's going to get an Observer later, but if he could like essentially snipe this Observer, then DTs get extremely useful, because MC doesn't have any other Observers, and he has no other detection. So I think that would have been at least my follow-up in this situation. Now he's making an Observer, making some Archons. Smart move there. He's going to have some Zealots in the Warp Prism heading that out, but he's got the tower control here, but we have the Observer here from MC who just scouted out. All right, he's got no Nexus, so he's got to think, all right, I'm going to get all in. I need to get some defense up. Get a cannon maybe. No, he doesn't have a forge. But he's researching Colossus, getting some extended thermal lance. And I don't know, this is going to be rough for Feast. He's really going to have to use that Archon to break down those force fields, because if he doesn't break down those force fields, that's just going to be, I don't know, game ending right there. So he's going to at least do a two-prong attack here, maybe distract MC a little bit with some Zealots in the main, doing some more weapons, and DT's going into main. Anyway, here at the front, we have the Archon. Need to get up to the front. Do it. There he goes. Now he's going to crush those force fields. And now back up, maybe bait out some Zealots and throw his own force fields down. Nice job there. Feast is going to deal some damage, take out at least the front line of Zealots, but he has to worry about the 4 Immortals and the just insane number of Stalkers. 7 Stalkers right there. And just back and forth here in the middle. Same time, DTs and Zealots going fight in the middle, but look at that, throwing out some force fields. It doesn't matter. Archon crushes that, and there's just so much damage here from MC. Feast really can't do any damage here at the front. The only thing he can really deal with is just harassing in the main there. So if MC can stabilize his main, he should be pretty good. Now MC pushing out force fields is going to go down, and we're going to have a full-on retreat here for Feast. So, yeah, I mean, the harass in the main has been stopped. MC has stabilized, and he has almost double the supply of Feast. So he's going to lose the Observer there, and now Feast is kind of just running to the corner of the map. Not much he can do, and MC's going to cut him off. This is funny. He's just like running all over the place. DT sneaking into the main there. He's going to rally up, try and get some more probe kills, do some damage. And MC actually splitting up his army here. This is a little sloppy here by MC. Loses 2 Immortals, I think, and a couple Zealots. Even though he's still double the supply, that just doesn't... I don't even think it's going to matter. MC has just got such a lead here. That Archon is so low on his shields, he needs to get out of there. And Feast is kind of just running away, hoping MC just forgets to micro in his main. And finally that Archon's going to die. Yep, finally it dies. And the force fields seal the doom to those forces, and pretty much the end of this game. Back here, there we have the GG from Feast. And MC is going to take game number 1 versus Feast. So, MC, like, I love how he controlled that situation. His just counter-aggressive style with 3 versus 4 worked out lovely. He got the Observer out and played stable with it. He got up his expansion. There's no rush to scout out with an Observer if you have any fear of DTs. Like he did, he scouted with a Stalker. That's fine. You have plenty of Stalkers. They're faster than Observers. Why not scout with that instead? Knowing you had the upper advantage anyway. So I like that move. I thought that was some smart decision making there from him. And Feast gave it a shot after his 4-gate failed. He gave it a shot with the DTs. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him. But anyways, game number 1 is done and finished. Let's check out game number 2 coming up next.